If you've been wondering what your superpower or what the most important power that you have in your business, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you. I know a lot of people out there will tell you that the most important thing you can do is be on social media, or the most important thing you can do is create content, and the most important thing you can do is reach out and call people or direct message people or on and on and on and on. And all those things have their place in your business. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't do those things and those things are useless or anything, but they should all funnel into one specific thing that is your superpower. And that is, wait for it, your email list. Your email list, your email list, your email list. Your email list is the most important asset that you have in your business. You own it. Nobody can take it away from you. You can't be shadow banned from it. You can't be kicked off it. You cannot lose it. It is yours. Even if you have it on a program like Aweber or ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit or whatever, all you have to do is export it, and you've got that list, and it's yours. These are people that you have nurtured. These are people that you have reached out to and have decided to actively accept being on your list. And they know exactly what they're going to get, right? They've either opted in because you have a great lead magnet or you've given them something or they've joined a webinar, whatever that reason is, they've chosen to give you their name and email, or at least their email, so that they can get other information from you. How important is that? It is the most important. I promise you that no matter what program you're working, if you're building an online business, the stability, the security, the longevity of that business is based and depends on that email list. If you are not taking the time to build that, continue to add to it, to nurture it, to build that know, like, and trust connection, you are missing out. You are losing so much money. You're leaving so much money on the table. And even more importantly for me, you're leaving so much on the table when it comes to being able to help so many people. And the great news about it is you don't need an email list of thousands and thousands of people to make a good living and to impact more lives, right? You think about it. And social media, what do you have to have? What do you hear people talking about all the time? Hey, I got 5,000 followers on my Snapchat, TikTok, Smackback, whatever it is, right? And I'm not making fun of these things. Okay, a little bit. But why is that so important? Well, that's so important because you need that kind of size on your followers in social media because of all the algorithms and everything else that goes on, right? But if I've got a list of 1,000 people that I'm nurturing and that I'm building this connection with, I'm giving them free stuff. I'm always connecting with them, giving them more values and growing that relationship with them, then the chances and the conversion of me offering them some, $100 a month membership or some product that's maybe $900 and things like that are significantly greater than throwing a bunch of information up on a wall and hoping that somebody is going to, purchase and somebody's going to connect with you, right? And I'm telling you this because I did this for years. I built on social media. I built on Facebook. I tried to do the right thing, right? And so taking the time to really work with your list is, in my opinion, the most important thing you can do. Always giving them value, always offering them more value than everybody else is doing out there. Always taking the time to make sure that you're building this connection. This is your superpower. This sets you aside from just about everybody else as far as I'm concerned. There are so many people out there that are just struggling with the social media thing. And I'm not saying it's bad, but here's what I use it for. I use very little of it. I use some Facebook and some Instagram and some X. No TikTok and none of the weirdo ones. But I use those to draw everybody back to my YouTube channel, to my blogs, to my podcast, so that I can then really talk to the customer that I want to and give them the value that I want to, and then get them on my list, right? So the end result is I start here and I just narrow down and drill down until I get them on my list. Once I've got them on my list, then I've got total control of what I send them and what I offer them and what I give them. If you understand that, then your priority is to build your list. Nothing more is more important than that. Building that list. I can't tell you over the last 6 months how many incredibly major leaders are out there talking about how important the list is. Are out there saying, hey, I know you think social media is the cat's meow, but it really isn't. There are too many variables involved. And again, I'm not saying don't use it, but just make sure you use it for the right reason, right? If you're spending all your time, I've got to get 1,000 people on TikTok or Instagram so I can go live and I can do these things and I can do these things, you're missing out. Let that grow the way it grows. Doesn't matter, right? The last statistic I saw was that on Instagram, people see 3%. 3% of your followers see what you do, right? So if you've got 1,000 people, then what? 30 people see it. You put out a post, 30 people see it. How many people see the email that you send out? All of them, unless it's possibly going into the junk, which, if you've done it right, not many of them go in the junk, if any. Much, much better odds of converting those people into clients and customers that you can, work with. I know a friend, a gentleman on YouTube that's got a list of 1,000 people. 1,000 people, and he makes multiple 7 figures a year. How's that possible? Because he gives so much value. He's got a membership that's either $100, $250, or $500. And almost all 1,000 of those people are on that one of those memberships, right? So if they're all on 100, that's $1 million a year, $1.2 million a year. But some of them are on a 250, some of them are on a 500. He doesn't work any more than about 30 to 40 hours a month because he's created a business that grows and gives him everything that he needs without having to spend every single day swiping, typing, putting up stuff, and so forth, right? And the good news about building, especially on YouTube, which is my preferred platform outside of my email, right, is the longevity of that content. And once you know who your target audience is, then you need to find out where they hang out, right? So if you're really into the entertainment thing and everything else, then yeah, they're most likely going to be on TikTok, and maybe Instagram and things. But if you're looking for those serious people that really want to build a business and really want to learn and really want to grow and really want to make an impact in other people's lives, most likely they're hanging out on YouTube and they want to grab some meat, some education, and they don't all just want the instruction and the education and the learning. They want to see that transformation too. And that's hard to do in a 30-second or a minute video and dancing and doing all those things, right? Those are good for grabbing someone's attention and say, hey, come and see what I really could do. Come and see what I really got. Okay? But I would certainly and highly recommend, and I'm hearing this from all the major experts in the world, get yourself on YouTube. Start doing some videos that have got some meat to them, got some value to them. Give away the most free information that you can. Train and teach and be with these people so that they see that you really have a heart to give and to serve and to impact people's lives. And you can't do that in a 30-second video. But you can do it in your YouTube videos, your blogs, and podcasts, and things like that. And the good news is that they hang around forever. Your social media doesn't. And it's hard to find. Now, what's the biggest search engine out there? Google. And when you search something on Google, what comes up? Probably 80% of it is YouTube videos. What's the second search engine in the world, biggest search engine in the world? YouTube. Who owns YouTube? Google. So who are they going to push? Right? Kind of logically just makes sense. Where am I going to want to be? So, I hope this has helped. I hope this has got you excited about building an email list. You don't need a lot of people. And if you concentrate on giving good value, put together some great lead magnets, And every call to action, every video, every piece of content that you put out there, give a call to action to something free that's going to give them more value than you've even given them in a training. I see so many people doing webinars and doing trainings or doing videos, what do you call them, trainings, and all they do is talk about their program that they want to sell. They're pitching. You're going to get this. You're going to get this. You're going to get this. Give it to them now, so that they want the big package, right? Give them. The person that gives the most gets the most, right? I love Zig Ziglar's, one of his famous quotes is, you can have anything and everything you want in your life if you can help enough other people get what they want. Servant leaders, it's not only just a biblical scriptural process, or I can't think of the word right now, but it is something that everybody should be striving for. The more people you serve, it does two things. It helps you get out there and help other people, which is very, very important. But it also helps you grow whatever you're doing, grow your business. So that process of being a servant leader and a servant to the people that you're trying to help is huge. And how best to do that is through an email list. So if you've got a good program, now personally for me, I use Kajabi for all of my business. And if you're interested in getting a 30-day trial instead of a 14-day trial off of their site, then go to rondeering.com/Kajabi. I will give you my course. I'll give you some personal coaching, get you all set up, get you going, and so forth. But whatever program you use, take the time to learn it, understand it, build it, set it up, get your system together, and then go out and just give as much value to your target audience. Not to everybody, right? You're not going to hit everybody. If you market to everybody, you'll sell to nobody. But learn how to tell stories, learn how to market, learn how to talk to your hero and be their guide, and give them the best you can and grow that list. Primary job, primary occupation you have is to grow that list. I can't think of another, a better process to go through than growing your email list. So God bless you. If you have any questions, right now, I tell you right now, we have got a program that's going on that I think is going to help so many people this year. You can just go to rondeering.com/blueprint. I will give you my free ebook. It's a PDF. You give me your name and email. Hey, what a novel idea. And I will send it off in your email. You'll get a free email on the blueprint on how to go 10K in 90 days. It's helping thousands and thousands of people. rondeering.com/blueprint. God bless you, and I hope to see you on the next one.